What are you doing?
Practicing my action moves.
You look ridiculous.
Oh yeah? I dare you to hit me. Just try it.
Just roll it. Roll it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 3, Movies Done Dirty. Steve and Wayne here, and today we have got the Protege.
Yeah.
So, you want to jump right into it?
Let's jump right in. So, characters. How do you feel about the characters?
Man, you know what? I like the characters overall, like in a big bubble, but I feel like they didn't progress at all. Like, the characters at the start of the movie are the exact same at the end of the movie. I didn't feel like there was any growth.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. I do feel like there definitely was some character development, but there were too many. I guess it's more the support cast. There were too many characters that just came in and came out, and they didn't really build nothing up. Like, there's a moment with a guy who lasted 5 minutes of the movie, but he was quote unquote supposed to be a big part of the movie, and really wasn't. Sam L. Jackson. You're getting Sam L. Jackson. You're getting the swear words, the
motherfucker,
all that stuff. You're getting that from him. Maggie Q. I thought she was pretty good. I still just kind of feel like anybody could have stepped into that role and played her part of the movie, and not really had a big difference.
You see, without spoiling much, I feel like the writers, the person who wrote the movie, could have done her better. They made her out to be like a victim almost through most of the movie.
Yeah. But
she was supposed to be this big badass character, but it didn't really, after the first half of the movie, I didn't get that feeling anymore.
Right. And Michael Keaton, Batman.
Yeah.
Batman. I mean, he was great. I actually thought he was probably the best character in the whole movie.
I agree.
Michael Keaton, he was smart, he was witty. He always kind of had a upper edge and advantage through most of it. I thought he was well done.
Yeah. He wasn't the typical "I'm gonna kill everyone" bad guy.
Yeah.
But he would do enough to get the job done.
Yeah.
Moving on to the story and the plot, what'd you think?
So, the story itself was good. I won't say great. It was good. The plot of it all, I would also say good. Nothing really jumps out at me where I was like, oh my god, how trippy. I mean, there's definitely some plot twists throughout the movie, toss and turns. But I don't think it really, I was invested, but I wasn't invested at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. Maybe you can shine more light on that.
Yeah, I mean, the story progressed nicely. There wasn't too many moments where it felt like it dragged on. There was a couple of scenes that I felt could have been cut out of the entire movie, and it wouldn't have made any bit of a difference. The plot, I mean, they had these villains, these characters, but I didn't feel invested in them as bad guys.
Yeah.
They were just kind of there. I mean, the story was good, though. It gave me a lot of Punisher vibes.
Yeah. Very
Thomas
vigilante.
Jane.
Yeah. All about revenge.
Yep.
Yeah. So moving on, music and sounds.
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job with the sound effects. I mean, there wasn't a ton of music throughout it. There was a couple scenes that had some music playing, but it wasn't anything major that took over the movie. But the sound effects, I thought they did a good job. I mean, it kept you in the movie. It made you feel immersed. But there wasn't enough of it. There wasn't enough action in this action movie.
Yeah. A few, little jump moments where, you'd hear, a gunshot go off, because you jump a little bit, startled you, because you don't expect it. So it did have, some of that in there. The music, yeah, like Steve said, kind of hit or miss. Couple decent songs. There is a fight scene where there's a song playing, and it's not really a typical fight scene song.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. It was funny. It was well done. Once again, Michael Keaton. I mean, selling it like he always does. So I mean, overall, okay. Music and sounds.
So what about the visuals?
So the visuals is, for me, probably was the highlight of the whole movie. I felt like them being in like Vietnam and just being over there and the overall view, you kind of felt like you were there. I felt like the action sequences were pretty good. If I had to rate anything, the visuals would probably be the best part of what I thought.
See, I feel like they didn't do enough with the surroundings. Like, at one point they were in London, like in France, but all they were in was a bookstore. Like, there was nothing that made me really feel like they were there. Even when the characters were speaking, they were speaking just normal, fluent English. There was no French accents or anything. Then they go over to Vietnam, and outside of the cast, which they did decent casting the extras, I didn't feel like I was in, like, Vietnam. I mean, there was a couple scenes where they showed the exterior of a building and it felt like Vietnam, but then they have a big party and it's just in a regular old mansion that looked completely normal. It kind of took me out a little bit on that.
I disagree. But I like, there's, jungles and stuff like that. I don't know. I felt more immersed when they were over there. It's okay. It's okay.
Everyone has their opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's what we're about.
Yep.
So pace and flow.
Like I mentioned earlier, I thought it flowed well. Like, they did a good job from start to finish, keeping you on pace. Like I said, there was only a couple moments that were even a little bit dodgy. But other than that, it flowed nicely. It kept a good pace. I wasn't looking for strawberry flavor. You don't like it? He doesn't like the strawberry flavor. I like the strawberry flavor. Dunkin' Donuts, if you want to sponsor us.
Look,
100% leaving this in. So, about that pace and flow.
So the pace and flow. I actually thought the pace and the flow was okay. There were some moments where I was kind of, I won't say nodding off, but it had its ups and downs. You drank way too much of that, didn't you? It had way too much slow points, but just as much action. So like I said, once again, it was okay. I can't put a good gauge on it. The storytelling, once again, was good, which helped maintain the pace. You wanted to know what was going on, but it felt anticlimactic at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd mentioned earlier, the main villain, he didn't really even feel like a villain. Like, I didn't see him do one illegal thing.
Yeah, 100% agree.
It was kind of weird. Like, his little minions did most of the work, which is fine. But I wasn't invested in the main villain at all. But overall, I thought it flowed okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to give it a grade. Was this movie done good? Or was it done dirty?
So, I'll go first. I personally did enjoy the movie. I would not say spend your money to go see it in theaters. I would say maybe, watch it when it comes to HBO, Cinemax, once it goes to Redbox or any sort of streaming service. But if you have, like, special discounts or you want to go see a matinee showing or it's at the drive-in or if it's been out for a few months, you have a way of going to see it in theaters again or something, I would go see it. But as far as was it done dirty or was it done right, I would say it was done right.
I agree. I think it was done good. They did a good job with the movie. But like Wayne said, save your money on this one. I probably wouldn't even say go to a matinee. I'd say wait for Redbox or HBO Max or one of the streaming services will have this movie in like a month. And I'd say wait for it then. It's a good movie. The theater didn't amplify it at all. It didn't make it any better. It didn't make it any worse. So, yeah, I'd say done good, but save your money.
Absolutely.
That's going to be it for this episode, I think.
I think that's it. Next week, Candyman. Will you just stop with the drink for 5 seconds? Candyman next week is going to be our next video. We're going to, you just put your hands down. He still thinks he's a karate expert. I don't want to say it 5 times. The movie next week will be coming out. We'll be reviewing it. We will also be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away 2 movie tickets and or gift card, depending on your location and region. All details will be down in the description for next week. Please give us a look.
So if you want your chance to win 2 free movie tickets, make sure you hit the subscribe button on this video. Hit the notification bell so when next week's video goes live,
Ding, ding.
you'll be able to get first in there, find out how to get those tickets, and we'll pick one random winner.
Sounds good to me.
So that's going to be it for us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Later.
Peace.